All right, now let's try playing a guitar solo over that previous chord progression using the G Major Pentatonic scale. And I'm going to add a note or two to the scale to make closer reference to the chords as they go by, and then I'll explain that to you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and... All right, through this solo, what I tried to do was accent the chord tones for each chord. So in G, I emphasized G notes and B notes and D notes, the root, third, and fifth of the G chord. Over C, I did the same thing. I emphasized the root, C, an E note, and a G note. And then over D, I travel outside the scale a little bit because I'm incorporating an F sharp, which is the major third of D. So what ends up happening is the solo kind of makes more of a reference to a G major scale, but it's good to just think major pentatonic in terms of the melodies that you play. So that's basically what I'm doing. So you can see emphasizing the chord tones for each chord as it goes by, and then try to create an interesting melody at the same time. All right, now let's look at another fingering, an extended position for G Major Pentatonic, so you can solo over the entire fretboard. And as I'm soloing using this position, one more time, when I'm over C and I'm over D, I'm going to try to utilize those chord tones for C and for D. So over C, and over D, one, 2, 3, and... So there's an infinite number of choices that you can make when you're playing over a chord progression like that that's that simple. You could just stick with major pentatonic, or as I was doing, try to make reference to each chord so that your solo has more melody and it's more intrinsically tied with the chords as they go by.